And now, much as Ghana could be said to be making gains in revenue from the oil and gas sector, the oil sector is also believed to be having negative impact on the gains of other sectors like the fishing industry. Viasat One News Western Regional Correspondent Agyei Annim takes a look at some concerns of fishermen since the emergence of the petroleum industry.
Since commercial oil production officially commenced on the 15th of December 2010, Ghana has raked in over $2.6 billion in revenue. As much as this could be described as a boost to the country's economy, fishermen on the western coast of the country say the intensification of oil and gas exploitation at sea is coming at a cost to the fishing industry. I am standing on the shores of Miamia, one of the coastal communities here in the western region, and these weeds surrounded me are dead weeds that, according to the fishermen, have been washing ashore since the oil industry began. According to them, these dead weeds makes it very difficult for them to have enough catch as they entangle their nets.
We may think all these things come from the impact of the oil drilling, and this also affects our job, because when you go to our area like that, when you drag the net, you will catch all this, and how are you going to get fish? This one too will destroy the nets, and how are you going to get money to repair them? You see, since the assumption of oil production, you see, we have never had a proper, we haven't got a proper catching.
A programs officer at the Friends of the Nation, a socio-environmental NGO, has been telling me about the source of the weeds and its possible connection to the oil exploitation.
This is Sagasun, and since 2010, we have seen a lot of these coming on shore. This can be found in certain areas of the sea, and then it's also mostly on the sea bed. We believe that there should be some activities that is bringing in onshore, because actually most in time past, they only come when they are dead and dry, but this one is not dead. It means that something else might have pulled it from the seabed and brought it here. The problem with these weeds is that when they come here, they breed some insects, and also when they decay, they have some bad odor coming from it.
Beside the destructive nature of these weeds from deep sea, Mr. Ebambe, who is also the secretary of the Ghana National Canoe Fishermen Council, says the fishing industry is facing other challenges from the oil sector.
When you go to sea, you don't get anything. To my own sense of opinion, may think that maybe because of the drilling, because of the naval, so many ships running, a lot of noises, which usually, drive away the fish. You see, and there are another issues like this. You can't be nearer to the ridge, because it is where plenty of the fishes are hiding. You can't get to it. As to the previous years, at our place that we have a lot of catch. You see, one net alone can bring over so many thousands or millions of cedis. You bring the net down and you find an empty net. You see, so these are some of the problems that the fishermen are facing. We are now poor.
Until something urgent is done to protect the fishing industry, especially at the western coast, the livelihood of fishermen are at risk. Reporting from the shores of Miamia in the Hunter West District, I am Agyei Annim for Viasat One News.
We believe those drilling the oil would look at the consequences that will come up and do something about it.
Of course, they are making a lot of money from the place, so they should be able to do something about it.
Well, still to come is the G7 summit in Ukraine, World Cup ticket sale and weather forecast.